Hey folks, so I wanted to talk a little bit about PCP air guns and what it really takes. Um, you can start out with just the air gun itself and a hand pump, but pumping to 3,000 psi it's a chore. It is. It's not just like pumping up a bicycle pump. You kind of have to either be pretty muscular in the arms or you got to drop your weight on the thing and do knee bends. Um, do a couple of hundred deep knee bends without actually even having a pump underneath you. Go try it. Go do 10 deep knee bends. Well, not deep, but knee bends anyway, right? And it's fairly effortful. And so then you'll find out, well, shit, I want to go out to the mountains and do some shooting, or I want to go out into the field and do some hunting, but um, I don't want to carry this stupid pump in my backpack. I have done it. It's doable, but it sucks. It does. Um, so then you're like, okay, so what do I do? Well, you get a bottle. And that's what I did my first step. Because everything for me is in steps. I'm just not the kind of dude who can throw down $1,000 on a hobby, right? A couple $100 here and there, build up to it over a year or two or three. That's me. So, first bottle I bought was a 0.45 liter bottle, so just under a half a liter, and pumped that up to 3,500 psi. Being honest, um, and I would get I don't know, 3 or 4 fills um, on the Crossman Icon, but it's a half liter is only like about what you got in the tube, right? So you empty your tube and then you fill it all the way back up to 3,000 psi, and then you fill it up to 3,000 psi one more time, and then everything after that, you have to fill it up to less because you've lost too much air out of the cylinder. And so, really, it's cool. I went out shooting and I had my full fill of shooting with my um, 0.45 liter refill bottle. Um, but what happens if I want to go introduce one of my friends, right? And I want to shoot my rifle and I want them to shoot another rifle or another pistol. Um, Basically, I just felt like I didn't have enough. So I purchased a 2 liter bottle. Yeah, they're expensive. Not hyper expensive if you shop around, but I mean, there's people asking for 5, 6 crazy $100 for the damn things, right? Scuba tanks, high pressure air tanks. So I picked one up for, you know, I guess I spent about 220 or $230 total. Um, but of course, and then we get back to the thing about the hand pump, right? So, um, yeah, I got that bottle and I pumped that bottle up to the 0.45 liter bottle. I pumped it up to, um, I pumped it up to 3,000 psi with a pump, and it only took 3 days. And I'm not kidding. I'd do 3 or 4 sessions and sit down, 3 or 4 sessions and sit down, 3 or 4 sessions and sit down. Um, and it took 3 days to pump it up to 3,000 psi. And those are effortful, like workout sessions. I'm not joking, right? So, I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, man, I can't really sustain this, right? So I was getting chicken and really only emptying the bottle to 1,000 psi. So never go below 2,000, then refill it. And then it wasn't really terrible, only about 120 pumps. But still, it's 120 knee bends, right? So I bought the compressor, and now today, first time ever, I'm trying to fill up this 2 liter, but these compressors weren't designed to fill 2 liter bottles. They were designed to fill half-liter bottles and guns themselves. But what I'm going to do is, I guess it will probably take 6 sessions. So I'm going to run my compressor for um, 10 minutes and not let it get above 40 Celsius. It says the operating temperature is 40 to 60, right? But I want this thing to last. and I don't want it to wear out and get too hot. And so I'm going to run it for 10 minutes at a time, and I'm guessing it's going to take about 60 minutes to fill 2 liters. So I'll give you a quick look at it. So this is what I'm working with, and being fully honest and full disclosure, um, the hose that came with it, it leaked, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to work. So I bought this separate piece, and to make it work, I had to have a female, right? Because that's female right there, and that was male right there, and then this part is male and female. So I had to buy a female to female adapter. I'm pointing at stuff and you guys aren't even seeing it because I'm a dummy. And anyway, a quick look at the bottle. Here's the bottle, 2 liters. I ran it for 10 minutes, and I think I have about 500 psi in it. But that bottle should get me a bunch of refills, up to 3,000 psi each time. I could even run it tethered, although the idea of that just sickens me somehow. I don't want to try to run a tethered gun. Anyway, I guess what I'm getting to is you can build yourself a platform by taking step by step. You get the gun and the pump, and then you get a little bit sick of pumping it when you've got over the novelty of it. It's like, man, I love this thing, but the pump, and then you get a compressor in a bottle. But Johnny B.B. Gunner once said something, and I liked it. He says, buy once, cry once. And so I've bought 3 bottles. First I bought a 0.45 liter bottle, about $38, and then I saw one on sale. Ooh, another one, $38, but it's a half liter. It's like I can get that extra little bit, but I don't know. I think I'd rather carry around the 2-liter bottle and have ultimate refills, like full power, lots of ammo. You'd want it too. All right, guys, that's it. Just not that quick a chat, but hopefully some of you listen to me.